G'day guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we are starting off the episode over at the ghast farm. I wouldn't really call them improvements, but we've laid down the foundations to improve the farm itself. So let's take a look. So we take a quick fly up, you'll see that I've laid the blocks around that is the size of this farm. And it is absolutely humongous. So we've started placing down the hoppers that are needed. And this is all my resources. This is everything I had, plus 2 of the beacon piles, and oh, I forgot about that. Okay, that should be better. As you can see, it's already, like the ghasts are coming in, that's just not quick enough. But as I was saying, we've used majority of our resources on these hoppers, which means we're just gonna have to keep farming and do this over the course of the next few episodes. But what we can do is start partitioning the areas. So we can build up this area of hoppers that we've already got, and hopefully start gaining some gunpowder from it. Now to do this, we had to gain a fair bit of resources, and I've got a little bit of a time lapse that'll show this little bit of building and what we had to go through to get the resources just for this little bit here. So as you can see, a little bit was done, but I'm happy that the Wither farm, or the Wither Rose farm, is working now. It's producing a lot more than what it was before, and it's not blowing up everything. I realized that what I did wrong was try and build it while the chicken was still a little babby chicken, and that was not good because the Wither couldn't actually target it. So it was just shooting off shots left, right, and center. So for now, what we're gonna do is continue laying the soul sand and try and get this part sectioned off so we might be able to get like 3 or 4 ghasts in this section, maybe, hopefully, and start gaining that gunpowder. After this, we'll be heading back over to the Bastion and doing the next room setup and maybe a little bit of interior decorating. And we've got a few projects here and there that we need to just clean up a little bit, so we'll do that towards the end of the episode. So for now, as I said, we'll just go on to the task of laying all this down. And we're going to have to get rid of that glass up the top here. Whoa, I forgot that I've got those boots on. Oh, Wither Rose. I knew this was going to be a little bit harder than what I expected, but that's fine. And then after this, we'll start filling in the sea lanterns. We didn't have enough over that area over there, so there's a couple of holes in amongst that, but we'll get that sorted and see if we can start getting this gunpowder to produce. I think I misjudged how big this actually is. So we've just laid all the stuff that we got, all the sea lanterns and all the sea lanterns and all of the majority of the Wither Roses. No, 2/3 of the Wither Roses. And this, let's take a fly up and have a look. This is all that we've got. So we've got all that to do. It is absolutely humongous and it is going to work well. We've already started getting some ghasts spawning and we're getting a little bit of stuff. That was from skellies that were spawning while I was trying to build it. But it's going to work once we fill in the whole thing, which is just nuts. So it's going to be a big grindy week it's going to be a big grindy couple of weeks, I think. Anyway, with that said, let's move back over to the main area and see what we're going to do for the next... We might even take that, actually. See what we're going to do for the next little part of this episode. We're now over at the Ruined Bastion, and we have done a little bit of work. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Thursdays is our Hardcore Minecraft day. And tonight on stream, we did a lot. So as you can see, maybe behind us, we changed the stairs finally to the black stone for the outlines. And I think it's come up really good. We'll have a look at that in a little bit. But we do have a third-person time-lapse that is going to show what we have done on the Bastion. And I'll let you know, it looks fantastic. So let's roll that and see what we did. So after that time lapse, we spoke a little bit about these side bits here. And I think one of the viewers, Burjo361, suggested that we do some lava fountains on the top here. And I think this has turned out absolutely fantastic. It's starting to look a little bit like a steampunk factory, but I think I'm digging that. It's looking really cool. So we've got our balcony out the top here, which is looking fantastic with these lava pools. And then if we come in, we've got multiple floors. So this will take us up to the entrance from the side there. And down here takes us to our stairway that comes down to the second room from the front entrance. And another stairway that will eventually take us down to the bottom floor of this area anyway. We've still got the two over the other side to do. Now I'm starting to think that... Now I'm starting to think that maybe we'll be building up those two as well as a little bit on this side and maybe a little bit at the back. We'll see how that progresses, but for the moment, this is coming up really nice. I'm really excited to finish this one because I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. If we look across here, we can see the black stone that I was talking about before, and it's looking fantastic on that bridge. We decided that we're not going to go with the crying obsidian because some bits it would show up a little bit more prevalent than others, and I think the netherrack, nope, try that again. The nether brick looks pretty good behind the black stone. So now we've just got to do another pillar coming down and maybe one there coming down, and then we can start the forge area as well, which will look awesome. So with that, guys, this has been an absolute massive episode. I've done a lot of work on this one. Some of the resources that I gathered for the ghast farm took forever. We really need to upgrade some of our farms, like the iron farm and the guardian farm, which is probably going to happen over the next couple of episodes. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. All right, bye for now.